Cam.
Solomon, yeah,
One of the Cams.
he definitely got creepy.
All right, I'm streaming.
Especially in that one shot. That one shot made him real creepy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only experience I've had with Solomon. I was like, how do you play a whole character like this?
Yeah.
Weeks and weeks and weeks.
Solomon, he just progressively was just enjoying how muscular Cam's character Abraham was, and it just like
That's right.
developed from there.
Oh god, fuck, that was a while ago.
Yeah. Why did we stop doing that again? Was it just conflicting
Because
schedules?
Cam, it was the other Dallies. No, Cam just one day was like, I don't want to play anymore.
And Brenton only showed up half the time, anyways.
Yeah, or Brenton then just followed Cam, like classic
Dally
younger brother.
experience, man.
Yeah.
I feel like this is your MO, you
fickle.
guys. Just randomly when things are fun, you're just like, nope, no more.
Yeah, look, the actual cliffhanger for this D&D campaign is I'm going to work it up till it's like the coolest campaign ever, and then I'm just going to stop.
No.
Alright,
I'm
I've
already
already
planning-
started streaming, so whenever
Alright.
you're ready.
Oh, all right. Last
The
time
country.
on Dad's. Oh wait, is it you? I thought it was me.
It's big and thick.
You pest. Last time on Dads and Dragons. Surveying the scene of carnage and dead elven zombies and the unconscious caster in front of them, Olsen finds that she had a signet ring on her, even though the mana gem has clearly been tapped out. Recognizing her, even though he recognized her last time, taking a few moments to stare at her longer, he comes to the conclusion that she was someone a year or two above him in the Corps, Alba Grandcourt. Algie takes a brief moment to frisk her and see if he can find a red gem, becoming very excited at the prospect of another autopsy. The rest of the cadre is not too pleased with this, as she is still someone from Algothera, fallen though she may be, and they shoo him away. Just at this point, they slap her about the face and sprinkle some water on her, and she wakes up. Staring up ahead at the cadre with cold, dead eyes, all she can say is, I am the antidote, and you disturb the balance. Olsen, using his zeal for Algothera, tries to convince her of otherwise and remind her of who she was previously with a stirring speech about the joy of the motherland of Algothera. After some time of the rousing historical exploits of Algothera, you can see a flicker in her eyes as she croaks, Algothera, and algae booms into her mind to remember. It's like she grasps Olsen by the arm at this point and says, The oath! I must hear the oath! Olsen, all his life culminating to this point, takes a mighty recitation at the oath of the Algotheran Node Core, like standing triumphantly above her as she sags and sighs, having felt some warmth in her life once more, and she briefly comes back to herself. Saying how much she's missed the city and missed the warmth and the light before snapping back into what she was before. She eventually manages to croak out that it was the hag that took her, but she is still trapped inside herself, even though if she cannot control her body. Eventually, though, a deep voice booms out of her body and she tightens up. It's like saying that the vessel had been tampered with and it was time for it to be decommissioned. Dying in Olsen's arms, we lay her to rest once more and build up a pyre to send her off, giving her back to the mana of the world, giving her back to the mana of the planet, as she could no longer do anything else. Surging ahead, Olsen follows the tracks easily, as they've barely been covered at all, let alone for someone with such woodland prowess as him. Spotting ahead, after some time, they spot ahead a group of different zombies just shambling around. They clearly have not seen the party, and so they decide to duck into the forest and head forward more. The area around has shown some signs of build-up, with logs cleaned and piled up on the side of some stone fences, as an old church soars up ahead in the distance on top of a small hillock. Sarave ducks forward out away from the rest of the party to scout ahead, dodging some zombies left and right. She ducks in behind a tree and gestures to the rest of the party to come up behind her. Unfortunately, she's speaking Harangon sign language, not Algothera Node Core sign language, and they get very confused and walk immediately into a group of zombies. Thankfully, these do not put up as much of a fight as the previous ones, and they clear the forest with ease. However, upon stepping out of the forest, Sarave and a goblin immediately up on a hill immediately notice each other and stare for a brief moment before the goblin goes for the horn on its belt. Dashing forward and leaping into the air, Sarave rifts through it, her chain twirling behind her. But in an incredible form of nimble athletics, the goblin dives out of the way and blasts a single ringing note on its horn. Taking this as a cue, all eyes of the zombies turn towards the party, and they notice an ogre and another dryad standing on a cliff to the side, pointing and gibbering at them. The ogre proceeds to head straight for the party, jumping off the cliff and thinking as this is clearly the most direct way. It stumbles as it cracks one of its shins, but still continues forwards. Easily noticing another mage ahead of her up further towards the church, he yells at the rest of them to hold us off, as the ritual cannot be interrupted. He quickly leaps over a railing, and a portcullis slams down behind him as the party charges towards him. Olsen shifts into a wolf and with a quick wiggle of his fingers, Algae enlarges him into an enormous doggo before springing atop his back, also becoming enlarged as he is now being carried. The fight rages back and forth with Olsen and Algae trying to round the corner while Sarave starts heading towards where the portcullis was before being trapped in a group of wild growth. The ogre plods forward as the party trades shots, both magical and non-magical kind. Eventually, Olsen manages to get Algae get up to where Sarave is, and she takes the moment to rift straight up out of these brambles onto Olsen as he charges forward across the top of it. After a brief, eventually the ogre appears once more, climbing up onto the path where the party is, and lunging towards them, throwing rocks as he goes. Olsen and Algae go to attempt to engage him, while Sarave dives off and goes straight down to where the portcullis is, knowing that we only have a brief amount of time to save Fergan. Sarave easily, despite has her athletic prowess, Sarave picks her angles wrong and rifts straight into a wall rather than through the portcullis where she is. At which point the Dryad manages to convince her that she's just a cool friend and shouldn't be hurt. Thankfully, this does not stop Sarave's plan of going straight through the portcullis. Following her, an incredibly large Olsen and Algae jump off as well, starting to make short work of the other archers and the zombies that are milling about there. While they are doing this and just murdering everything around there, Sarave starts investigating the cave inside, rummaging around until she finds the stereotypical book in one of the cases, which, clicking it open, the portcullis springs open along with another door. At this point, an owlbear hoot roar echoes through the cave before it springs forward and charges past her, giving the zombie dwarf behind her the time to bonk her in the back of the head and knock her to the ground. So outside, Algae and Olsen tear down all the remaining zombies along with the Dryad before coming face to face with the owlbear in the tight space. Eventually driving it mad with pain and rage, it attempts to escape past them, knocking them out of the way. But Olsen takes it down. As it goes through, while the ogre tries to cave him in. Eventually, Algae ducks through in there and manages to get Sarave to help Sarave wake up again at the very threat of him performing some medicine on her, as that is too horrifying a prospect to even get through her weary mind, concussed mind. Pointing out the lever to him, Algae knocks the book back, closing the portcullis down and locking the ogre outside, away from the party. At this, a silence falls on it as everything else is dead, and the ogre rattles against the portcullis, but is unable to do anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's quite silent.
Well, yeah, no, I don't know. I said silent, and I was like, no, it's not
A
silent.
calming
There's an ogre
quiet.
trying to get it. A brief period of stillness fills the chamber, with the ogre rattling the portcullis outside, but impotent in its attempts to get to the cadre.
Impotent.
Oh.
Good word.
I forgot the music.
Mm.
Can
Oops,
I
wrong one.
just start smashing good berries?
So, just to that was a very good, very detailed recap. To jump into what's happening now, like the state of play, you do have a very, and this ogre is not in a good nick, right? This ogre is like barely alive. Just took some brutal swipes from that owlbear on the way through. Wait, did it? Yeah, on the way through. There's a glow coming from that door behind.
Yeah,
you.
I didn't mention the red glow.
You don't know what's in this room. Like, it's a stressful situation. You're right back in it. What would you like to do? You're out of combat.
Would like to eat good berries.
Okay.
This is my plan.
Meanwhile, I better do some rolling.
Good berry.
Just gonna have a little
First level pop.
nice.
Eat as many good berries as I can. Do you guys want some good berries? I offer them to the party quickly. Eat this.
Theray takes. How many do you have?
10.
What do they do?
Give you 1 health each.
Theray will take 2, and then she'll glow with psionics and cast and throw an enhancing surge on herself. Oh, boo!
I'll take as many as you can give me.
I give Algae 1 good berry and then eat the rest of them. I look angrily at what's his face, Sarave, for taking so many.
I took 2.
So I get 1 health.
1 health.
So we got 1, 2, and 7. Is that the distribution that I'm observing?
They're my good berries. Yes.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna check out this coffin. Like, why was there an owlbear in here?
Algae, get back here. Deal with that.
Deal with what?
And she just aggressively points at the ogre that's shaking the portcullis.
Nah, fuck it. I cast good berry again. Offer more good berries to the party.
The ogre starts slamming his shoulder into the portcullis. Let's see.
Quickly eat the
Oh, it's dense. It dents and starts to crack.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
All right.
Can we just can we kill it through the portcullis?
Can I shoot a firebolt at it?
Absolutely, you can.
Let's do it.
The ogre has
Algae.
yes. So you connect. Some does splatter off the wood, but enough gets through to really.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 damage.
Fire bolt.
Yep.
It's not a fire wave, you know.
Yep.
Just little, you know?
Yep. The ogre.
I don't want to open that.
the ogre thanks you.
How are you guys opening this thing?
I tried to
You can
click.
Yeah, you can click
It's a
it.
bit fiddly, but you can
Yeah.
click it. Okay, so the ogre stumbles back and sags to a knee, slowly gets to his feet, and rams the door again. You hear more splinters cracking.
I shoot again.
Yep.
Oh, I rolled it into
so
the sky.
That's gonna hit. Day 17. Yeah.
Oh, that's a 10. I'm trying to roll in the ground, but it's just
It's
like
impossible. Just roll them outside, I'm telling you.
yeah.
Yeah, this space is tiny.
You
Yeah.
take your time this time, Cam, Algae, and you line it up, and it's a Counter Strike AWP headshot, and it's just boom. You're Greg from that old thing.
I'm old Greg.
No, what's the reference I'm making?
I don't
I
know.
know that. I know what you're talking about.
From
Boom, headshot.
yeah,
That one. That's the one.
The
This one.
Canadian show.
yeah.
FPS Doug, not Greg.
FPS
Oh,
Doug.
FPS dog, yes.
Phew.
Okay, yeah. So the ogre is dead. The rattling is ceased. The room is quiet, but with that gone, you do hear soft chanting from behind you.
Quickly.
Hmm.
From the
Stuff
glow.
the good berries into your mouth and let's go. I offer
How
more
many?
good berries to my companions. I give them open-handedly.
What's the ration?
I'll take 4 this time.
Don't take too many!
I'll take 4. Yeah, whatever.
You motherfuckers!
You had
I'm
7
on-
last time.
I grumpily eat the remaining 2 good berries.
I'm on 12 health.
I am on 11.
Sarabay's probably on full
Sarah's
health
on like
by now.
30, and he was like, you guys
Yeah.
need any more of those good berries?
I go up to the door to have a little look at the glowingness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like this sort of this red glow is just emanating out from under the door, sort of surging and falling in time with the chanting that's coming across. You hear this sort of like every now and again it's like interspersed with these moans of pain.
Does it sound like Finnegan? What's his name? Blackwood?
Fergan.
Yes, it does. You've spoken to them enough that you recognize, I guess, the moan.
Kick the door open.
Yeah, I burst in.
I take a
Could
step
you
back.
also burst in, please, Algie? We're doing this as a team.
Okay.
He can
How'd you
stand
get back?
behind us. We'll do the bursting.
Me and Sarah
Gladly.
kick one door each. Does the door open?
All right, roll a strength check, I guess.
And I can roll a 1d4 for my enhancing power. Wapow!
I have +1 strength.
Oof.
17.
9.
17 and 9. All right.
Oh wait, can I? Is it? No, that's a deck save. Never mind.
The door. The door doesn't fall open, but it also you hear like a good cracking sound, and suddenly the chanting stops for a second. The side you hear a command issued outside of in like the same voice but a different like tone, you know, not as ritualistic, in a language that I don't think any of you would know Sylvan, do you?
I know common and druidic.
I don't know. Shit.
It is different.
What's your common and infernal? Yeah, I don't.
You hear yeah, this command issued in Sylvan, and a third voice responding in a sort of very familiar actually moan, which is like oh. This is I won't even make you roll inside. That sounds like a zombie to you.
Yeah.
We kick the door again.
Particular guy. You're like, I can recognize this moan.
Yeah.
Just a generic zombie.
It's a very generic. I mean, zombies all sound very similar.
They do. Oh, it's really cool the way, now that we're in here, the way the walls sort of zoom in and out and as you scroll around is really
Yeah, yeah. I've been scrolling.
cool. Yeah, we kick the door again.
Okay.
I also kick. Do you need to roll?
Put some
Yeah.
shoulders into it.
Oof.
18.
11.
Yeah, look, you focus on the weak point that you made in the previous one, and one of the hinges snaps down, and one of the doors
Which
falls
door?
open.
Whose door is it?
Yeah.
Can I do this? Yeah, I can. Kind
You
of.
motherfucker.
Who's the one who rolled the 18?
I
Actually,
rolled
you're
much
right.
better on the first time.
It would have actually been your dog. Oh shit.
It's actually tied overall, isn't it?
Is it? They
Yeah.
may
Wait,
both
Sarah-
fall down. You know?
It's tied overall? No.
Sarah won, I
Sarah.
think.
Yeah,
But
Sarah's done a little bit more.
You weakened it the first time, and Sarah would have targeted your spot. So we'll say that you'll do it. So, what you see is a zombie in front of you who lunges out to swing at whoever comes through the door first. And up on the dais, the
Advanced.
Oh, how do you make him float? That's cool.
it's very fancy DM.
Oh, it's a flying base, I see.
Yep. Yeah, I liked it too. You've got that mage who was telling them not to let the ritual be interrupted before, and upon the bench in front of her, the altar, some might say, is Fergus. Red mist encircling him, dripping from his frame. You see this this gem pushing, sort of looking like it's forcing its way into his sternum, blood dripping out, coating the altar beneath him.
Fucking hell.
The mage speaks to the zombie, this time in in Sylvan again, actually. And the zombie swings at Olsen and roll initiative.
Stress.
That looks like a hit.
12 plus 2, 14.
What did I roll?
6.
Wow. Hey.
Nice.
Alright, Saturday first. And okay, that looks correct. Alright, so the zombie hit for 4 damage on Olsen.
Right, I'm still alive.
And now Sarave's turn. And then we'll do the classic thing where we skip the zombie in the first round. That was its thing.
Yep.
That's all that Sarave likes to do.
Alrighty. Sarave, I can obviously, I assume I can see around this door.
Mm-hmm.
How far away are they? 4, 20. Sarave is not having a bar of this. She's gonna rift straight through this zombie, and charge forward. So she's gonna go blump. Dex save me, or roll me a dex save.
That's a fail.
That's a bad time for you. 6 damage.
Oh wow, you finally rolled a good
Yeah.
rift.
Yeah, I know. And then she's gonna charge forward and swing at. See, I want to swing at the mage, but I also want to It'd probably be a full action to try and knock Fergus off the altar, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so she's just gonna swing at the mage for this. Just be trying to bring in the Cosman into your evil schemes. I don't think so. And she's gonna be like, ugh!
Don't be so
Wait,
nonchalant, Sarave. It's life and death. Life and death out here. She's like, I don't think so.
17.
17, that hits.
All right. I'll be more.
More
She's
desperation.
It's just who do you think you are? How very. It's no. It's what manner of person do you think that you are that the core would allow this to go unnoticed? Unhand him, or I'll slit you in half and eat you. So whatever I rolled plus 5. I think it was 7 plus 5. So yeah.
Yep, 7.
12.
Like a god.
The
Outdoors. Slapping
The mage-
ladies.
The mage sort of grunts in pain, and you sort of see her eyes or her brows knit in concentration. Not enough concentration. before your eyes,
What the?
she morphs
Ooh.
into her sort of lustrous blonde hair
Holy fuck.
turns into lank, dark locks. The chant still comes from her, but this time in a raspy voice, and she turns to you and she says, "You know nothing of the core. You don't know like I do. You don't know what you're interfering with. You risk everything here for me. Core must be punished." And she swipes at you.
Me?
No, sorry.
You're so far away.
She got real long hands. Look at those fingers.
That's a 19 to hit.
Fuck! That's a hit.
Looking like
Alright.
Giannis.
Sarah's the tank.
And
She's got all
that
her health
is
back.
12 damage.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, actually, no. I've got.
You got a little bit of.
I had some
Very hell.
temp hit points.
Alright,
She's
she's only
sort of-
got 80 health.
She ignores you and goes back to the ritual. She's like, "I must not be interrupted. But if you linger, you will be next." Olsen.
I use Shiggle Piggle and I hit the zombie.
Okay.
+6 to hit.
Oh, by the way, you got a good hit on the hag, and on the mage, it looked like it was quite a solid connection. And when she morphed to hag, there was damage, but
Mm.
not a lot.
I do
What was the-
6 damage?
6 damage, right?
It was like a 17 to hit or something. It was.
Yeah, these zombies are
Shoot.
wet cloth defense. Zombies looking worse for wear, as zombies often do. Do worse. Algae.
Yep. I will. I'm gonna target the hag. We could fight magic with magic. And I bet hags are pretty slow. I'm gonna shoot a catapult at the hag. Pick up a book.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by magic.
It's like, get learned!
So Dex 15 save Lachlan
Dex 15 save.
on the hag. Fuck. Catapult sucks dick.
Catapult is great when it goes off, and horrible
Yeah.
otherwise.
I was like, hag's gonna be slow as fuck. This is gonna be great.
Well, with a 19, anyone's quick.
Yeah.
She reaches out, so she's focusing on the altar, and she just snaps her hand out behind her and just swats the book away as it comes through.
Oh damn. And
Like
I
episode 5 or 6 of Sandman.
I just
Let me watch the show, mate. Don't
pick up some more
spoil
books
everything.
and come back.
Alright.
Alright. Sarave is more interested in getting Sarave is more interested in trying to get Fergan off this altar than attacking the hag. I'm just thinking if there's a way that I can get up there without getting opportunity attacked. So how far is this? So ooh. So he's just there floating above the altar, right?
Yeah, so he's floating maybe half a meter above the altar. The gem is burrowing its way into his chest, blood's dripping out of him onto the altar. There's a red glow surrounding him, strong red mist encircling him, and it's getting quite thick.
Alright. Sarave is going to rift directly above him, or whatever Yeah, if he's floating that way, Sarave's going to rift directly above him and try and fall and knock him sideways. Because if we're going the usual conservation of momentum, gravity should do enough then.
Did we say momentum stays for the rift? What did we decide last time?
He's going above him, so...
Yeah, so I want
yeah.
I just want to jump above him and just be like, try and just like either knock him down or whatever is in a direction against where the red gem is going.
He's over-explaining it. He's just gonna fall on top of him. You know?
Yeah.
It's not a big...
You teleport up and then fall onto.
Yeah.
Which way are you going to make him fall? Back away towards the hag or away from the hag?
Onto the dais.
I mean, I imagine that would be on how well I can roll, but...
Okay.
What is your intention?
Okay. So you teleport up above the floating figure,
Mm-hmm.
and then you fall down onto the floating.
Oh god.
That
Oh
man
god, where'd she go?
Is that correct?
Dragon Blackwood.
Yes.
Okay. How much do you weigh?
Do I have that? She's like a medium human. She's
Oh yeah. So you're not like you're right. Okay.
She's
alright.
not like an Aarakocra. Like she'd be lighter than a human,
Yeah.
but not by much.
Whoa.
I don't know where her mini has gone. It's in the
Eric
room somewhere.
Cochran? Never heard of him.
Yeah. Throwing slings around for...
All right. Okay. So you teleport up, and then you fall, and your gravitational potential energy turns into kinetic energy. You knock the very fragilely held Fergan actually out of the field that's holding him. He crashes to the altar and rolls forward to the hag's feet. You're left standing. In fact, I'll do that. You're left standing atop the altar. So he's fallen down like that, and you're left standing atop the altar like so.
You're like, clearly it's been far too long that you've been left to play at your own games, but now we're here to deal with you and show you what happens when you fuck with the node core.
Little rabbit, I see you are persistent. I see you are determined, but you are also foolish. You do not know who you are dealing with. I am...
Dum, let me just get...
Are you just rolling the name now?
No, I actually wrote this down earlier, but I forgot it.
I am Cena. I used to be a mage primus in the Algothera node core myself. You remind me of an old acquaintance, I suppose once friend of mine, Vivers. He maybe would have a chance here, but you are a pebble under my feet. But what can I say? You've delivered more for my little work here, so I guess I can thank you for that.
Pebble though we may be, many pebbles become a mighty avalanche, and such will you fall under the foot of the node core. The great Olsen Magneros and his cadre dump you and leave you to die and rot in this abandoned tomb.
That may be, but I see 3 pebbles here today, and that's not enough. Oh no, it's not.
Sarave is nervous.
Do I know what a mage primus is? Like, is that...
Yeah, did my history roll help?
Do I
What'd you roll?
feel scared?
21.
Yeah. Yeah, look, Mage Primus, that's, there's... You, and you all knows the name Senna. In fact, let me give her a last name. Senna Rayleigh.
Raleigh?
Senna Raleigh?
Raleigh
No, I don't like that.
A city in North Carolina.
Senna Froissart. That's better.
But,
Froissart. Froissart. It was French. She got sick of saying that. And yeah, you know the Mage Primus. Mage Primus is the every season, there's the top cores group, right, on the ladder. But for each profession within the Algotheran core, so you've got the Scions, the Mages, the Druids, the Fighters, the Marshals, even if they're not in that top core, there are some that are recognized as, the Magna Cum Laude of that that season. So
That field or
basically the Mage MVP at least once, and you're always allowed to claim that title, even if you only get it for 1 year. So it's basically at some point in time, Senna Frasant was the best mage Algothera had to offer. Now you can clearly see that she's not maging the way she used to.
Yep.
So something has dramatically changed.
Her ranking will be ours.
I mean, I don't think I can do anything else, can I? I suppose I can bonus action have a swing with Rift Strike. Unless you thought it'd take my whole action to sort of have done that and have gotten him out of the way. All right.
All you did was rift up, right? Do I do a dex save? I feel like I should be doing a dex save.
Oh yeah, I suppose she would have gone through her if she could have.
Sort of lean to the side. That's a fail.
Whap. Pow. 7 damage, and then she's gonna swing.
7 damage again on your rift.
Oh, 21. Sarave is not. Though she might be quieter in her.
Didn't you rift already?
Yeah, that's the rift. They're letting him get the rift retrospectively.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So that was what, 10 damage. Yeah.
Nice.
So she's like, it's like, Magus Primus you may have been, but cold steel is still cold steel.
How much damage was this thing?
10.
Yeah, 10.
10. Alright, yeah, look. She's showing injuries, but nothing that would concern her. You, however, may be concerned. She turns to you and she says, you have your little mind trapped up in what they teach you in the core, but me, I'm liberated and oh, so much stronger for it. Let me give you a demonstration. And she swings at you. That hits.
This is definitely gonna knock me down.
For 17 damage.
Yeah, down the rabbit goes.
Shit.
Yeah, the rest of you. She sort of.
Hey,
Actually,
Brenton, welcome to the TPK session. We're going great so far.
She actually takes the time to just brush you aside off the. pick Fergan up, and resume casting her ritual. She sort of looks over her shoulder at you and says, "Do not interrupt," and goes back to her thing. Also,
Sarave, no.
Alright. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word at 2nd level on what's this space? 2d4 plus 4 healing.
Oh, hey,
Olsen!
Healing.
Fuck yeah.
Wow, nice.
And then I'm going to try to hit the zombie with Sugar Pick.
Healing Word's a bonus action. That's really good.
Yep.
Yeah,
Healing word.
A ranged heal bonus action.
There's a reason it's only D4s.
If only Yurtalik knew that existed.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
For 5 damage.
5 damage. All right. The zombie is looking even more decrepit than usual.
Well, that's still not dead. Shit.
Zombie swings at you. Haven't been doing that much damage. Zombie swings at you, Olsen. That hits for 6 damage.
Nobly absorb the hit.
Algie.
lay down, but only for a second. And I'm back up.
So just to make clear, Olsen's on 1 hit point.
Shit. Seeing how
There's 8 of my
higher
berries.
Olsen. I will shoot a firebolt at the zombie to kind of clear Olsen's path out. Olsen, no! Where's my 7? Come on, why are you not showing up in game?
So much quicker just to roll a d20.
No. Not working.
Sound like Hazel. Oh, a crit.
Plus 7. Get ready for a terrible D10 roll. Do I get 2?
2 d10s.
Yeah. Too bad this is on the zombie.
The
Above
good
average.
the good news is that there is no Constitution save on a crit.
Oh, sweet.
You blast its heart right out of its chest, and it doesn't get a
Incinerate it.
chance to
Shout
regenerate.
Yeah.
you out again, Brendan. That's it. You get 1 shout out.
Sarabay. Oh, sorry. Algie, you can still move and do.
Yeah.
You want.
I start. How far? I can only get 25 feet. I start making my way up. Keep the hag occupied. I'll try and stop the ritual with magic.
The hag sees you come in, and she says,
Only delay the inevitable.
"Sarabay,
Yes, but even the inevitable can be after our time when we've gotten strong enough to crush this infinity under our boots. And she steps forward and rifts through the hag.
okay." Yep, that fails.
Whamp.
Wow,
Oh, yuck.
1.
Oh well.
This is getting irritating.
That's a better hit, a better one.
Yep.
Whoop. 10 damage.
+5 is not bad.
Hmm.
Yeah, hags look like she's taken some licks.
Hmm.
Her turn.
My patience with you interlopers wears thin. I have warned you. I have given you mercy. If you do not get out of my way, if you do not stop your interference in that which you do not understand, there will be no more chances. Now go!
And she swings again at Sarabay. Ooh,
Hey.
not gonna do it, is it?
Sarah sort of flickers on the spot and it just sort of goes straight through her.
Also,
Alright, are we doing this? Are we are we on the death march? Is this the plan?
How injured is?
I enter the tomb.
You would never abandon Fergan.
Yeah, I say. I would never abandon Fergan. There is only one path to glory here, and it goes straight through you. I don't care what you were once in a past life. In this life, you're just meat. Meat to be butchered.
Sarah bears a horrifyingly pointed tooth at this.
I also bear my teeth, my regular teeth. I'm just a human at the moment. And I try and hit her with the sugar beagle.
Beagle, beagle.
7 is plus 6 or something. Plus 6.
she
13.
holds out her forearm and just blocks you and says,
I warned you. Your words are as weak as your efforts with that staff.
I speak with the might of Algothera.
You know nothing of Algothera's might.
I know everything of Algothera's might. I throw up the sign.
It's like, burp.
You have forgotten. I will teach you again.
she actually says to you, "Oh, if only I could forget." Algie.
I'm gonna just jump up on the altar and try and pull Fergan off
Okay.
with magic.
With magic. What does that mean?
Do you riff through her?
It was a fake magic, Lachlan. I'm pretending it's magic.
He's like, whee!
What are you doing?
I'm just pulling him off the altar, but I'm claiming I'm doing it magically.
You're just like, look at my wizard powers at work.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are no
Actually-
match for my magic might.
Fight,
All
fight
right.
fire
And I-
with fire. You can
I-
overcome her.
Yeah, look.
Gonna try and pull him off.
So once again, you know, it doesn't require a lot of effort. You successfully get him to the ground, and then like the sort of weight of him that was sort of being held up by the aura collapses onto you, and you both go tumbling to
Yeah.
the ground. I'll move you a little bit. You get bumped back.
My magic. We could take her. And I tried to try and drag him away.
I don't know if we can, but we certainly are.
As you move out of melee
Yeah, how far
range,
can I move? Half speed to like 10 feet, really?
as you move out of melee range, you invoke an opportunity attack.
Fine by me.
Bonk.
She says, "You shall not take Vergen from me."
Oh shit.
That looks like a hit.
That's fine.
I get a free attack of opportunity with
Oh,
my
what the-
Sentinel ability.
That would be 20 damage.
I'm fucking down. 20 damage, Jesus Christ.
I react to her striking down Thingamabob by hitting her right back. Can I use Shiggle Piggle on an opportunity attack?
I feel like it's an enchantment you've given your weapon.
Okay. Then I assume, was that 22 hits?
That hits, yep.
1d8 plus 4. Made for 11.
Nice.
Not bad. Yeah, look, she's... The blood is seeping now. Definitely wounded. You do get Pergan out, slightly out of... like, she has to go through Sarave to get to Pergan now.
Who looks worse? The hag or Algae?
Look, Algae's seen better days.
Look, I was like, I could take probably one hit. It's probably gonna be alright. But I didn't expect a fucking 20 damage.
Yep.
Just from a swipe. Whoops.
Sarave.
Seeing... seeing Algie get knocked down in the face of this, she's like... Sarave knows the importance of a good murdering in terms of DPR. She's like, hold on, Algie, there's still time. She's gonna jump through the hag.
I think. What's the DC?
I want 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Whomp. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well,
Rifts
love it.
There.
the rifts aren't doing well for me at the moment, but let's roll.
3 on your attack. Oh my god.
Definitely tilted by seeing Algie get knocked down like that. Is there anything I can do with a bonus action? Oh no, my bonus action was my Rift Strike, yeah. That's it.
He turns to you.
She says, "I may have lost my magic, but these claws certainly make up for it."
Oof, thank god.
You dodge nimbly out of the way. Also,
Alright, I'm gonna hit her with the Shiggle Piggle. Plus 6. 7? Does that hit?
okay, roll your do it.
Don't knock yourself unconscious, please.
I do, but what the dice tell me. 27.
27. You should be okay with it.
Yeah,
27.
it higher is worse, isn't it?
I
You
am
lose
good.
your balance while attacking. You fall prone and movement is reduced to 0. You're all good. Algae. Unless you'd like to get up and move. I mean, you can get up.
Can I do that? Yeah, I didn't move yet, so yeah, I stand up.
Yeah, it's stupid. Oh, your movement is reduced to 0. Sorry, you can't stand up. Can you? Because you have to
Yeah,
use half your
that's
movement.
True, it's half your movement to stand up, but my movement is 0, so like, what's half a 0, you know?
0.
Yeah.
You can't spend 0. Algae.
I can spend 0. I'm doing it right now.
My favorite.
I've used. Yeah, anyway.
16.
Always
Hey,
Sarabay.
We really needed a 20 there. Thanks, bud.
wait,
16 is pretty good.
Olsen's just knocked down, isn't he? He's not actually.
He's just prone. He's fine.
He's
Yeah.
just having a little mid fight.
Yeah, like Algae's like dead. You're like, Olsen, no! Falling over.
Really? Oh, Cure Wounds is a fucking touch spell. God damn it. Oh, actually, I can movement. I can use my movement to phase hop, or to. Actually, no.
You can
I'm
just
gonna.
walk around there. Like you've been melee range the whole time.
Yeah, true. But because Sarave ain't about that life, she's gonna rabbit hop. Just be like boink, boink, and hop over here because I can rabbit hop without provoking opportunity attacks.
So it's not a deck save.
No. So, because if I rift, then I can't heal. I
Right.
can't heal Algae. So I'm going to rabbit hop around here to behind her, and I'm going to cast Enhanced Regrowth on Algae, which is
Enhanced regrowth.
so it's Cure Wounds basically. It's Silent Cure Wounds.
Why didn't you heal yourself with this before?
Save it
'cause
for
I-
you. He knew you were gonna go down.
You ate all of Olsen's
that's-
berries.
That's
Eat all my berries.
that's 8 healing for Algae.
I'm back.
Algae, get out of reach. It's like, Algae, please get out of reach and do the things you're good at. We'll hold it back as long as we can.
Am I out of reach now? Because she
Yeah.
hit
Yeah,
me when I was 5 feet
Yeah.
away.
You could have technically got Fergan off the altar without being in reach at all.
I know,
You walked
but-
into melee range at the very start.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Anything else, Sarah?
I think that's it. That's my bonus action and action.
Okay, Hag turns to you. He says, "You can get them back up, but they'll get knocked down again. I will always keep you down." It hits.
Oh, ow.
And it's gonna hit hard.
Come on, 2 ones. Fuck.
Oh,
15.
fuck.
I roll to attack him with disadvantage because I'm laying on the ground.
Can't you
can't
get up? You can get up.
No, this is
No,
my
but-
reaction.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright.
You're like,
from Sentinel.
I checked it. You can attack while you're prone, but it's disadvantage. So this is
So
16.
funny.
16 to hit.
No, that doesn't hit.
Really? Wow.
It just lifts her leg up.
Rise to my feet and attack her
Okay.
for real.
Fuck.
11. Fuck.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Algae.
I'm gonna try pick up something again to shoot as a catapult at her. Dex 15.
That's a fail.
Yes.
Big.
3d8. Why is this
This
not
could be.
popping up? Come on. Yeah,
That's
that was a
pretty
great
good.
roll.
17.
Oh, that's a very good roll.
What did you throw? Is it a book?
I didn't have. I don't know if I still have my books with me. There's these pieces of paper, but I don't know if they're books.
You can't catapult a piece of paper.
Yeah, I know.
There-
That's
there-
just
there was
get
some-
rid of
if they were a book, though.
This room is like scattered with like large bits of rubble. It's not very well maintained. Okay, anything else? Alfie?
Might try and just get close to the old over here again. Get ready to move some not Olsen, Fergan.
Okay. You can drag him back if you want.
Yeah, I'll drag him back a little bit.
As you drag him back towards yourself, you do notice an actual book that looks like, it's open with like a rock holding the page down, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Sarah
I should have. Could I change it so then I threw the rock? on the book
Sure.
from my
Well,
from my
you pick up the
catapult.
rock, and the page that the thing was at flutters away. So
Now we'll
you might
never
have
know.
No. Whoppa.
Now we'll never know.
Oh, bitch, you're on a 20 and then you've rolled onto the roof. Well, that's still a pass.
okay. The hag turns to Olsen.
I'll go 15 AC.
The hag. So the catapult actually really hurt the hag. Combined with all of the damage that she's already taken, she like there's like a sort of a oozing wound in her torso now from where that book rock slammed into her.
The rock.
She turns to Olsen and she says,
You gnats are not worth the risk. As much as I would love to have you join my cadre,
How does she know?
the construct has more for me than perishing here in this temporary establishment.
and she casts a gesture upon herself and starts to fade out of visibility, and she turns invisible.
Oh.
Come back here, hag. I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm like one.
invisibility.
One HP.
I'm the next Magnus Opus mage.
Invisible is actually an somewhat interesting mechanic. Let me just double check it. So, an invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or a special sense. For the purpose of hiding, the creature is heavily obscured. The creature's location can be detected by any noise it makes or any tracks it leaves. Attack rolls against the creature have disadvantage, and the creature's attack rolls have advantage.
How
So-
can I attack roll it if I don't know where it is?
So, the
Can.
creature's location being detected by any noise it makes or any tracks it leaves. This hag is bleeding heavily. So, you see a sequence of like bloody footsteps leaving, and like just a smear of blood like rapidly leaving the room.
To my
Um,
reaction.
Yeah, to get a reaction on that.
you
Opportunity attack her.
You can have an opportunity attack with disadvantage. You're like sort of swinging wildly at like where you think the bloody smear is. In fact, is there blood?
Okay.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Oh, there's no like pool of blood. That's a shame. I'm
Oh, how
always
weird.
a bit confused by like
What is it around?
yeah, in like the kit, like surely like a pool of blood
Yeah.
or like footprints. Oh, is there footprint? No. Anyway,
Puddles?
did you miss?
I
Oh,
missed.
puddle. Yeah. There's purple, but no puddle.
Purple's kind of
Purple.
blood color.
Just purple cauldrons all the way.
Purple drank.
Oh, here you go. This is kind of like it. No, it's actually really not.
Let's
Just
see.
imagine that's blood.
Nah, can't. It's in the it's in the ground. It kind of looks like blood for the little bit that's sticking up, but
Oh, it's not letting me.
no, shrink it down.
Exactly.
Under the rocks.
I want to put it exactly. Fuck
Don't
it.
worry.
If I
Fuck
get
it.
zooming just right, I can see it.
Anyway, so you swing and a miss. What would you like to do?
I'll probably get my boys together.
I
Like
think so.
defeated the hag.
Because she
Yeah,
ran
without
off,
having-
like 30 feet away. Do I just like?
But she has to open the portcullis.
And as you
I'm
any
still doing
action
this in
takes you
combat,
out
by
of
the way.
invisibility.
Yeah, we're not out of combat yet.
Yeah.
And there's a trail of blood leading from like here to here, right? Like it's not that hard to track them.
Okay.
So that was her turn. What you had an opportunity attack? What would you like to do, Mr. Olsen?
I guess guess I try and kill it, right? Like, what else can I do?
Yep.
Yep. I call after I follow the trail. I say, you don't escape that easily from Olsen Magneros or Algothera.
Do you have fairy fire?
No, I have these legs and a dream. I chase after her and try to hit her again. $17?
Oh.
It ain't
8 to
17.
7. I was
No,
about to say 8 to 17.
It's a
Fake
14.
17.
14. You miss. I love the imagery though of you just like following this blind, just swinging wildly as you go
Yeah.
and do stuff. Algie.
I'm gonna follow Olsen's lead. I try and aim at the puddle.
Okay. Dark Olsen.
This is my lead.
Where the fuck? Why is it never negative rolling? I don't know why this sometimes rolls, but sometimes doesn't.
Oh.
Nah.
Sarabay. Oh, sorry. Would you like to do anything else, Algie?
I haven't noticed that book. It was just something. It was just holding a rock.
Yep. Okay. Sarabay.
Let's see if I can.
Survey.
Damn it, Alston.
1-1-1. Okay. The hag. Annoyingly, when they're hidden, I have to do. Okay, 3 feet.
I opportunity attack as the puddle leaves mine.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 15. No, wait, 17.
That's a 17.
That's a 17 for real. I've got +6.
Oh.
I rolled 2 11s.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
Hit for 7.
Concentration save.
What?
For invisibility. What else?
Sorry,
Oh,
my
yeah.
friend. Not the way hag invisibility works, I'm afraid.
Oh.
What?
Super invisibility.
Roll me perception, Olsen.
7. I attempt to perceive.
Okay.
10 plus like 7, 6, 16.
Plus, fucking hell.
Okay,
Close
thank
wisdom.
you.
Right.
So the hag reappears. Sorry, the portcullis starts opening and the hag reappears.
Oh. Oh, because she interacted with an object.
Wait a second. Because I hit her with my opportunity attack, she can't move. Her movement speed is reduced to 0. Right?
What?
Yep.
Was that the sentinel thing?
Yeah. Locke, did you watch that video I sent you?
Which one?
That guy, the D&D guy.
No, I haven't. I've
Creature
got it
speed
in my
becomes
tabs.
0 for the rest
Yeah.
of the turn.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, well that's a complication. So we don't. None of that happens.
No.
The creature speed is 0. Creature speed is 0. Creature speed is 0. Creature speed is 0. She lashes out at you, Olsen.
Is she invisible?
Not for long.
Phew.
Not anymore. That's a miss. The hag is visible, vulnerable, and you can actually see some genuine panic in her eyes. Olsen.
One of these. And I picked up 2. What, that's fine. 16, does that hit?
No.
Otherwise, can I have 17?
Which one? Which was the first number?
11
11.
was the first one.
Right, then yes, you can have the 11. That's very lucky.
Hit her for 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
You can't escape the grasp of Algothera. Even if you strike me down, 1,000 more will rise in my place.
she falls to the ground.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Dead.
The light fades from her eyes. The red glow slowly dissipates. And actual silence does fall upon
Oh my god!
the tomb. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Can't believe we did it.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna help Sarabay up, so just stand. Oh no, wait, I can medicine you, but
Oh, baby.
there we go, finally.
Yeah, wolf.
There you go. You don't gain health though when I medicine you, do you? You just stabilize.
Yeah, I just
He's
stabilized.
just not dead anymore. We gotta have at least a short rest here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something we need to learn how to do as a party, because there's 2 out of 3 of us as short rest classes. We need to start taking them.
Yeah, that's big. We really messed up by not taking a short rest.
I mean, I've never played it in all of the classes I've played. I've never played a short rest class before, so it's
Right.
like, oof.
Okay.
Ritual spell.
Means you can cast it as a ritual without using a spell slot.
You don't use a
Can you-
spell slot.
Can you get us out of?
Oh yeah, out of
I
pain
cannot.
on it.
Alright, I think we want to come and lick our wounds a bit. Pick up Algae and we'll check on Finnegan.
Yeah, I wanna.
Finnegan!
I'm already fine. I
Fergus!
already picked up Sarabay, and now I'm doing a medicine check on good old Fergus with a 5.
Does he survive?
So you're trying to save Fergus.
Well, I'm just sort of examining him.
You're examining Fergus. Okay. So the Fergus in a funny place. He's the sort of the gem is burrowed into his chest. Like it's still visible at the surface level, but the flesh is like sort of enclosed around it, right?
Yeah.
It's embedded within him, and it's pulsing with his heartbeat.
Okay. I go, maybe if I pull this out, and I start going to reach for it. Does anyone?
I'm into it as well. I say, get it out of him quickly before it takes his mind as well. And
I mean, I'm still like.
No, I medicine.
unconscious.
Oh yeah, you're still unconscious.
I
I
tried to-
stabilized you.
You haven't got.
No, I
I'm
medicine.
I'm
stabilized.
He's fine.
Okay.
Come on. We're on the other guy.
Not to say. So you're gonna you're pulling the gem out of his chest.
Yes.
Okay. It's like you can't do it with your fingers.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Like you know when like a tree has grown around like a pole,
Yeah.
like
My usual utensils for getting these red gemstones down are quite suited on living.
I mean,
living
did we
creatures.
see the first episode of the new Game of Thrones?
I haven't yet, actually.
Sandman God, you can't rush me.
Don't watch
Do
no
what
TV
you
show.
must, Algae. We have to get it out. He's a holy pillar of Algothera. We cannot let him succumb to this dark magic.
Also, I need you to find me something small and sharp.
Do you not? Don't you have stuff? I thought this was the whole.
I thought
Yeah,
I'd
you
like.
pulled
I don't know.
out a scalpel before. That's
Yeah,
what,
you've
that's
got-
what
Do I have a scalpel?
That's what-
Yeah.
you
I
got
feel like I have
little-
one before. I feel like I have a
got
little
little
scalpel.
surgery kit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's what Maddie
Take
told me
that
to
guy,
do
like-
waking up.
I just like them
He's
with
like
like
a
a
blunt
dagger.
rock. You're like,
before.
I'll get it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
I-
so you're okay. All right, so you're performing an operation on this dude. All right,
I wouldn't call it
Okay.
an operation.
Oh, good lord.
let's see. So you whip out your scalpel and you attempt to do what?
He's in your hands, Algae.
Cut
I
it
know
out.
You can do this.
No,
Yeah,
you know,
cut
like
it out.
try and
Okay.
like around the edges a bit. You know, like the
Okay.
trees are growing, you try and scrape it off.
Sure. Roll me a surgery. Roll me a medicine check.
Medicine again. Oh yeah. Love my old medicine. Oh, and he was 17.
Fuck.
Don't like
All
that.
right. Look, you go in with great gusto and confidence, and you hack away, and blood just starts pouring out. You get the gem, and like halfway through your cutting, the sort of the pulsing of the gem with his heartbeat starts to get a bit erratic, and you get to the point where the gem has been like sort of you've cut the flesh away from the gem, and you can now, if you so choose, pull the gem out of the chest.
I reach over and I touch Algae on the shoulder and I say, "Come, Algae, do what you must."
Yep.
And I cast guidance on him, which I've had this whole time.
What is
Oh,
guidance?
you had guidance this whole time, you fuck.
What does it do?
It lets you add 1d4 to an ability check before or after you roll.
It's like the DM's most hated spell, because it's like, cool, any skill check, just assume it has an extra d4.
Cool. Alright, I'll pull it out. Definitely pulling it out.
You give it. It has some resistance, but you give it a strong yank. As you pull it out, you see that there's actually like some structure connected to the back of it that is organic and gooey, and that snaps
Oh shit!
as you pull, and blood just starts going everywhere.
Oh god!
You're in emergency life-saving mode now.
I pick up this lamp and try and
Cauterize the chest
with using control flames, which can increase the flame of the lantern to try and cauterize it.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, roll the guidance medical check.
Not necessarily guidance. You can choose after the ability.
I can
check
choose
whether you
after.
Use the guidance or not.
I mean, as if you just always use the guidance.
Oh my god. I'm definitely using the
Oh,
guidance.
Jesus
Use the
Christ.
guidance.
Oh fuck. Man, Algae is not good at this.
Oh, do I use a bad at this?
That's a 4?
Oh,
The blood
I've killed
continues
Fergus.
to spurt out.
oh my god.
The blood. The like smell of like cooked druid flesh
Oh, God.
fills the chamber.
Olsen, we're losing him!
Algae, we must stem the bleeding quickly. I don't intervene, but I want to roll to see what I think Fergen's condition might be. I'm going to roll my medicine check.
You know,
Plus
Fergus. You don't have a lot of experience with these things, but you've seen people in better states of health than this before.
I have a lot of
yeah, look-
experience. I have +4 to medicine.
Yeah,
I'm
well, true.
minus 1, I don't know why.
You just
Yeah,
completely
true.
out of healing, I assume.
You actually have a lot of experience in medicine, and you've never seen a situation quite like this before.
This is like,
Which explains
this
the
is magic in nature though, it's not his field of expertise.
I'm out of my depth here. I'm used to treating like combat wounds and things like that, not
Yeah.
pulling crystals out of people. Algae's done this
Yeah.
like 6 times.
Yeah.
I've never
The,
tried.
I have
Well-
+7 to Arcana, I don't know.
Just as a point, they were all undead people, the previous 7.
And
Yep,
they
good
still
point.
are, Lachlan. They still are.
Yep.
Well, yes, Fergan does not survive the operation. The burn wounds plus the unstaunched blood flow does him in. He takes his last breath, unconscious the whole way.
No.
Thank you, world.
Fucking no.
Thank Desna for something.
I'm sorry, Olsen. I tried everything I could.
No, Algae, you did everything that you could. Sometimes the rot is too deep. The corruption had spread too far. And to remove it, we had to remove his very life. But nonetheless, it was the right choice, and I'm comfortable with that. Goodbye, old friend. That's all I'll say.
I've got the red thing, and I'll take off his ring and hand it to Olsen.
I've changed to a song called Blood Harvest.
Still pretty death metal-y.
Yeah.
I don't think it's changed yet.
Oh, wait. Try now.
Oof.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Too many good berries, not enough pocket healing word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do have like 1 health between the 3 of us, so.
That's a
it
good
was
point. It was
just
pretty
the right
fucking
amount of
touch.
good berries.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking touch and go.
I'm on 8 because I got that big heal from Sarave to put me back up.
That was an amazing heal.
Yeah, that was a big heal.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Fergan's dead, Hag's dead, Sarave is unconscious but stable. How does that work? When you're out of healing and
You just unconscious.
Yeah, I recover. I feel like it's 1 HP per 1d4 hours.
Oh, okay. So I guess roll a d4 and we'll see how long it takes you to come back to consciousness.
Yeah.
Well, after a short rest, we might be able to pick you back up.
4 hours. Alright, so you're unconscious for 4 hours.
I try and...
So, what would you like
I can't
to
do
do?
anything after a short rest. I have to wait till a long rest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I can't do it either, so...
Well, at least yeah, your spell's a long rest.
Well, I pull out the mononometer just to have a look around.
Oh, yeah, this place is slapping.
Okay. This might be a node, but I don't think we should tap it just yet. I don't know if I noticed the book.
Fergan would want us to tap it.
But it's not, like... Might we wait?
You can roll investigation if you like. Ken. I imagine that's kind of what you're doing right now.
Sure. I'll do
Technically,
that.
monomometer. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me actually think about that in terms of the context of this world. I was wrong. The manometer actually goes the opposite way. You've never seen that before.
Oh.
The opposite way? What do you mean?
Points.
So like,
It's like a dearth of energy.
yeah. So usually you've got like neutral when you're just out in the world, and then when you come across a node, it pings out to the. It's like a Geiger or a amp meter, right? So it goes this way. This thing is not designed to go the other way, but it is. It's sort of like starting at 0 and going to minus something. Minus
yeah, like going the other
You
way.
have no idea. It's like slapping against the.
Negative mana? This doesn't make any sense.
It must be broken algae. It must have been damaged in the combat.
Yeah, maybe when I fell over. You're right.
Alright.
And
What was your investigation?
22.
22. You do notice the book.
What is this? I pick up the book. I try and read its cover if there is one.
The book and the scattered pages appear to be some sort of like journal or set of notes that, and as you sort of flick through the pages, they start in this like beautiful, like manicured handwriting, and they sort of descend into a scroll. You see blood splatters on the page that was that you vaguely recognize as being open at the time of this fight. That is sort of midway through that
kind of like
when
you open a book and it's already like it falls open to the
and it's spattered with blood from the combat.
Fresh
blood. But it's still very legible, and it's not as manicured as the start, but it's not in like complete scroll mode.
What does it say?
Are you taking the time to read the book, the whole book, or this page in particular?
This page in particular.
I mean, Sarave's out to the count for the moment. So.
Yeah, we got 4 hours, so
yeah, I'm gonna settle in for a rest. I need some time to recover from my friend's death.
Like Olsen, we should be safe to rest here. The portcullis is closed. No one can get in.
I think we have no other choice. We have to stay here and take care of Sarave. And I need to recover as well.
Okay.
You may be resilient, Algae, but I have taken some hits today. I have to say.
There was a room on the way in that had some coffins. If that's a more suitable place for Fergan. Well, we don't just want his dead body laying here while we're resting.
Yeah, true.
We're mourning him. He can stick around. He's a bit bloody though. Maybe we should leave the room.
Yeah.
Maybe we leave the
Maybe
toilet.
we'll leave.
It's got kind of a gross energy to it. The hag's been hanging
Yeah,
out here.
very true, very true.
I'll do a once over first, but then I think we leave. Oh, you already had a look around. Yeah, I'm gonna take my rabbit friend and come out to this front area.
I'll read the book while sitting on these other books.
On the other books. Okay, so yeah, so the back room is this like altar, and where you are now is more of like a workshop, with like no one would like to. Ooh, you could have opened that door. Anyway, and then the other room is sort of just like a storage room for bodies. The rest it looks like there was another passageway out to the left, but it's looking at the portcullis left, but I'll just ping on the map over here.
I get it.
But it's all clearly crumbled and closed, locked. Algae, as you read through this page, it appears to be a description of how to create a thrall with you don't recognize the terminology, but you do understand the gems, like the red gem is a major part of this. There's a lot of there's a lot of like magic involved, I guess. So there is a spell that needs to be cast here. In fact, as you flick through some other pages, you come across
I'm good at books and shit. As for all my faults, I'm good at like books.
Yeah. You actually she's written down in her earlier days some of her favorite spells, just almost out of habit. So you learn, or you'll have to recall it.
Yeah. Because I think it takes me an hour to write shit down.
Yeah.
I might choose the rest. Like I might see it, but then I'll be like, I'll write this down later.
What level spells do you have?
Level 2 spells. Second level. But if we level up, I don't have a third level spell.
She writes, so yeah, on one of her previous pages, it's almost like a dedication. She's like, this is quite early on when the writing's still quite clear. It's almost like a meditative thing, I guess. It's she's like, dear diary, my favorite spell, and it's Crown of Madness. So you will be able to copy that into your spell book when you
Crown of Madness. What's that?
Yeah.
Is this a spell a wizard can use? Come on, load.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wizard. Second level. Oh, cool.
Anyway, the main page though that was being used is yes, mid sort of descent into terrible writing style, and it details how to make a thrall. What's interesting though is that you notice that the thrall is not to the caster, but to someone else.
Oh. Why does
You
this?
sort of have to smear the blood out of the way a bit, and even then it's not 100% clear, but you think it says a thrall to the construct.
A thrall to the construct, as I whisper to myself. For some reason I can't see Crown of Madness in my Roll20.
Probably gotta pay for it.
What D&D
Yeah,
Beyond?
I don't think it's an SRD one.
It says Player's Handbook.
There's some spells in the PHB that just aren't in it, which is fucking stupid.
What the fuck?
Yep. Welcome to D&D. Welcome to D&D Beyond.
So what I think might actually be interesting is instead of what we'll do. So we'll end the session here tonight, and then throughout the week, I might just write some journal entries into the D&D chat,
Oh,
yeah.
for exposition rather than having you like sit here and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sick.
I think it'll be more fun.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's cool.
10 already.
Oh, that's so stressful.
I was a little worried.
Pretty surprised.
Yeah, my dad was like, maybe we should run. I was like, maybe that would have been a good idea. But now I'm down.
Now we're fully committed. When we killed the zombie, I thought that was an opportunity to leave, but then Algie sprinted into the room, and I was like, okay, I guess we're committed.
Yeah.
It was because I selfishly just wanted the title of to say that I've beaten a magnum opus mage. Like,
A Magus Primus. Oh, but I mean, imagine
Magus
if you'd
Primus.
hit. Imagine if you'd hit her with that spell instead. Like, that was a fuckload of damage.
oh, that first firebolt that did the crit, and then I did the second. The catapult
Oh,
did.
yeah.
The catapult did like 17.
Cannibal
as well.
did 17, but yeah, the crit on the zombie was like 13 or something. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, like one or two more rolls that didn't go in your favor, and it would have been a TPK for sure.
Oh yeah, if Sarave hadn't dodged like 2 of those attacks,
Yeah.
I'm very excited for. I don't know if it's next level or the level after, but I get a new talent that basically gives me a mirror image every time I rift, which will be
Cool.
so good.
Oh, did anyone actually check the hag's body?
Not yet.
Not yet. After I finish this book, though, I do like performing autopsies.
Really laying out the breadcrumbs, eh, Lachlan?
I
By the way,
feel like I would, anyways.
Yeah, once
Based
we're
on-
no
she's in
longer
this room, isn't she?
talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do it.
Sick.
I'm too
Keeping an
Once
eye
I-
on her, making sure she doesn't get up again.
Once I'd finished with the book,
I'm gonna
I'd
sit
definitely.
quietly in the corner and stare at my bloodied hands. There you go.
Oh shit, there's actually like a
Yeah, skeleton there.
Shit.
Ah.
Put that back.
Yeah.
All right,
I was just
very
looking
good.
around, and I was like, "Oh, I can
Whoa.
open that."
Well done on not dying, everybody.
Yeah,
Oh my God, can we
Jesus.
open all of these? Oh my God, they're all over the place.
Oh wait, you can open the coffins? Oh, that's
Yeah,
sick.
you can.
I can't wait
Can
to
open-
explore the room next session.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole map is quite dope.
It was by Bouncy Rock. It was on the sword, 2016.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, they made it.
Well, I don't know.
There was a copyright on
first.
the sword.
Yeah.
Oh,
Could have just been on the sword asset.
Mm.
yeah, that's interesting.
2016 is too old for Tailspire, so
Mm,
must just be the art asset.
Yeah,
true.
yeah, cool. All right, well, next Thursday,
See you next Thursday.
just double check.
Back to usual scheduling.
Yeah, back to usual. Cool.
Yeah, enjoy your hat restaurant.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I'll post